Hey Lurkers, so I know a while back I did a rather quick vlog on my view about religion. I'm sorry if any of this video is a little bit repetitive. I totally forgot what I mentioned in the last video, and I also understand how touchy this subject matter is, and my opinion sometimes offends people, and to tell you the truth, it's not meant to be offensive, it's just me stating my opinion. And again, I understand not all individuals that follow a religion are what I'm describing here. I have a lot of friends who are of different religions, and we discuss it, and we believe into each their own, and it's awesome because it's what makes this world an amazing place to have individuals with free thinking thought and beliefs, and it makes everybody take a step back and think. And if we didn't have the differences of opinion, conversations would be rather boring, don't you think? And I find it beauty in this world that we can each have our individuality. But there are some people out there that follow religions that don't believe that they need to be as tolerant as most. And I find this very disrespectful and rude. You know, I have a different belief besides Christianity, and I would never go out of my way to push my beliefs on another individual and try to get them to conform to my way of thought. I respect that you have your belief system. That is wonderful, and it makes your life. Go for it, and I wish you well. But that does not mean you need to come at me and disrespect me by pushing your religion upon me. As I was talking a little bit ago about how I discuss things with my friends, I have people with many different religious beliefs, and we discuss. Now, keyword there is discuss. There is a very, very big difference between discuss and preaching. Discuss is able to have a mature conversation about different beliefs, respect that others may not believe what you believe, and enjoy the conversation and calling it a good day. Preaching is when you bring out your book and try to shove your beliefs down my throat, disrespecting me on all levels. And I really don't appreciate that. Another thing that I disagree with is the pledge that kids say in school, where it says under God. I really do not think that should be in the pledge. I never said it in school. I would stand, but I would never speak. I think it's rather rude and disrespectful for the people out there with different beliefs, and I see it as another way for the people that go overboard with their religion to push their beliefs on other individuals. And the thing is, you're not treating people how you'd want to be treated. And I mean, I have to say that people that go as far as push their religions on people, they have to be the most obnoxious and violent and rude individuals I've ever met in my life. They don't practice what they preach, and I don't understand that. I really don't understand that. You sit here and you tell me you believe in something, and yet you don't follow it. There are people out there saying that atheists are bad people. I have friends that are atheists. They are not bad individuals at all. You know, and they get crap from the Christian groups. Now, Christian groups get crap from other people. I mean, there's extremists in every religious system. And I think that people need to just chill and look at this world with a mature outlook and have tolerance. I mean, that's the whole point of being in America, being able to have freedom of speech, freedom of thought, freedom of belief, tolerance. Why would you start a little war with somebody over religion, is it really worth it? Losing friends or family or anything like that, all because of a different thought or a different critical thought, a different belief? That's one thing I don't understand. My friend was disowned by her family because she is now, following a different belief system than them. They follow the Catholic, and she decided it wasn't for her, and she followed something else. And, they disowned her. Why? Why would you disown your child because she is expressing herself? I, for one, I don't know, my dad's pretty tolerant for all the stuff that I do, he embraces the whole individual thing, and he enjoys that I have the freedom of thought. The thing is, I'm very big on respect and tolerance. I embrace the fact that we're all individuals and we have freedom of thought, and my biggest wish is that society would just be as tolerant as some people. And people need to realize that not everyone that doesn't believe in your belief doesn't make them a bad person. They see the world differently. They're not out there killing people or any Hollywood cliche. They may just be like you but believe in something different. There's good and bad in every group of people, every belief. And people need to stop zeroing in on the people that do wrong and making a stereotype for the rest of the people, and ignoring the fact that there is good and bad in everything. The one thing that I view is, when I see people talking to me about the Bible, I see, now this is just my opinion, again, don't take any offense, because I have friends that are really into it, I have family that are into it, but I see a book, it has morals in it, but it also wants people to be perfect. I don't think it's good to follow a dictating book. As humans, we make mistakes, and some people learn from mistakes and some people don't. But mistakes and obstacles are what helps us grow, and wanting to be perfect so I can get into a heaven, I don't really understand that. I think the beauty of being human is that we are part of nature, and I believe that when we pass on, we lay to rest and we go to a utopia. Like, I picture mine, some castle on a hill where I get to compose music, that sort of thing. And that's where I will spend eternity. I don't think that, I believe in being a good person and everything like that, yes, respect and don't kill and all that stuff, yes. But when I was a young kid and I was forced to go to church school, I found it very creepy to go to a priest and tell him my sins. In fact, I made up something. When I was in the whole confession thing, I was just making up stuff as I went along. Like, I jumped on the couch, I pushed my brother, I stole a chocolate donut out of the box without telling my dad, that sort of thing. Because, I'm very sorry for any background noise you hear. Again, I can't control it. Because it made me uncomfortable. I think it's best for people to admit that they've made mistakes instead of using their religion as a scapegoat. And they need to embrace the fact that, yes, we're not perfect and we do make mistakes. Let's see, what else was I gonna say? I had some stuff written down, but I don't know where to put it. Another thing I didn't like about the church school that I was forced to go to is that everybody was pushing. They weren't allowing me to, use my individual thought about it. And I'm so glad that I wasn't forced to go there anymore. I just find going to church to be rather uncomfortable. I believe more in, like, I don't even know what to say, but I'm more nature-ish, I guess you could call it. But yeah, I don't see the point in forcing the sign of the cross on people. I've had many people I know have been zeroed in on, and they've been forced to have the cross on them. Like, I've had people, religious people, go after my friends, and when they find out that they don't believe in Christianity, like my one friend, she's a Wicca, and they went after her, and they actually kept drawing the sign of the cross on her arms in permanent marker and calling her a horrible person. My other friend is, well, they follow the Book of Satanism, which I never really took a look at that, but when I did, it's just like, it's not as dark and weird as people make it out to be. It's more of a common sense sort of thing, I guess. I'm not too knowledgeable about that subject, so I'm just gonna let that one go. But I mean, yeah, I just wish people were more relaxed and tolerant, would listen to their people instead of giving in to whatever the media puts out there, and stop paying attention to stereotypes. And just embrace the fact that everybody out there is different. They see the world differently. Even though they may dress the same as you, they might not see the world the same as you. Anyway, lurkers, I wasted like 12 minutes of your time. If you have any comments, yeah, leave them. It would be interesting, and I hope you enjoyed this little video. If I offended somebody, again, I apologize. That's really not my intention, but I get very angry when I have people coming at me telling me I'm a bad person for not agreeing with their belief system. In fact, I'm one of the least violent and least, horrible person out there. So anyway, thank you for wasting time with my existence. Subscribe to waste more time, and I will see you guys on Halloween, and enjoy your day.